Welcome to Take In. My name is Los Santos. Today we'll be talking about Arsenal. But before we continue with the topic, I'm gonna introduce you guys. We have Car and Ace.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ace. How you doing?
Blessed as always.
Well, today's topic we're gonna be talking about Arsenal's Europa knockout.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the game?
I thought that it wasn't as fast paced as Arsenal would normally take it for a semi-final. I know people will make the excuse, lack of confidence. This, that. I still don't think that enthusiasm, that drive, despite that they know Wenger's leaving.
They didn't turn up today.
They didn't turn up. And it's weird because it's like this was their last chance to get a piece of silverware. Normally we would see an FA Cup under their belt or something like that, but no Carabao Cup, no FA Cup, obviously nowhere close to a league title, and now on top of that, the one time Wenger could have had a Europa League trophy, not even that. So it's a bit sad because, during his whole tenure being at this club, he wasn't able to not only achieve that trophy, but now have his final year achieve nothing and rank so low as 6th place currently with 3 games left. It's like, I feel bad for him because I wanted him to have a dignified exit, but it is what it is. It was good to see some players turn up more than usual this game after they learned that Wenger would be leaving. I'm not surprised to see guys like Bellerin and Iwobi turn things around, a bit of Ozil too, Ospina, but it just wasn't enough. And if I'm this next new manager, whoever it's going to be coming in, I got to be patching up my center backs, my defensive organization, everything together to ensure that all the mistakes that we had this year coming from that area of the field are going to be patched up. Your thoughts?
As sad as it sounds that Arsene Wenger is not winning any silverware, I wasn't even surprised after today's game. And that's coming from a fan. Defensively, we were exposed, especially after losing Koscielny to the Achilles injury. Offensively, we couldn't get scoring. As much as Ozil, Monreal, and Bellerin were trying to get balls into the box, no one was getting on the other side of the ball.
So much to the point where Nacho kept going up with the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the worst part is that we held most of the possession in that game, but we couldn't convert that into a goal.
In Atletico's stadium, too.
That's the thing. And it's not even surprising because that's what Arsenal has been for the last 2 years. Get the ball, play back, get the ball, go side to side, but not go forward. Using the wrong lineups sometimes, it is time for change. And, I don't say this to discredit Arsene Wenger. He's done his time there. He's had good moments. He's had bad times, as any manager would have. But it's time for us to change. We have to move on from that. Today's game is not the same as what he used to play when he had the Invincibles team. You know what I mean? Every strategy is not the same no more. So it's time for us to go forward, get someone new to come in for that spot, and change up the system. Fix up our defense, fix up our midfield, and get us going with a new formation that will eventually help us balance between attacking and defending.
There's some fans speculating that they should go back to 4-4-2. They think that Arsenal would thrive on having Aubameyang and Lacazette on the forefront. Their backups being Danny Welbeck, who's been performing recently, and Nketiah, who's constantly developing and getting better.
So for now, for new manager, so who you guys think is the best fit to coach an Arsenal team?
With the circumstances that are going on right now, we keep talking about defense. I think, and this has been spoken amongst some Arsenal fans a lot, Allegri would be a good fit, and that he would solve our situation in the back. If we want to go back to 3 in the back, he could just fight. He could do it proper. We could go 3 center backs because we need to hunt for center backs over the summer window. And especially since a lot of the fullbacks haven't been performing consistently. I mean, Nacho could merge in the center back role. Bellerin, as of late, he has been good, but I would like to see him on the right wing back again, given another chance. He just needs to work on his crosses more, not being afraid to go more up front, give service to the attackers. I would like to see them try 3 in the back again, but I know there's obviously the argument they should be 4-4-2. They've had success with it before, but I don't know. Wenger's not in the picture anymore, so this new manager should have his own formation,
his own agenda.
And we'll see what happens. It's worth a try.
I heard they were in talk with Enriquez.
Yeah, Luis Enrique.
Luis
But
Enrique.
the thing is, Enrique's asking for a lot of money.
Yeah, 280 million for a transfer.
Ridiculous.
Truthfully, I like the idea of Allegri to manage, but I also have people like Diego Simeone in mind, or who was I thinking? Chelsea.
Conte.
In mind.
Yeah, Conte has been
The
talked
thing about them is that they're very aggressive.
But I heard
If you
Conte wants to go back
Back
to
to
Italy.
Italy,
yeah.
yeah.
Now,
But if you look at them, they're on the same level as people like Pep.
Mhm.
Very aggressive, and they get everyone on the team going.
And I think that's what
Arsenal
they need.
needs. Yeah,
The enthusiasm. you know?
exactly. And if it's not someone like them, then I would go to Ancelotti because of his experience. He's won La Decima. He's taken Real Madrid far with his tenure over there. He's won with Bayern, so he is well rounded. He's well equipped. He knows what he's doing.
He's definitely gone very far. I just feel as of late, he hasn't been like that peak manager we've known him to be before.
But the thing is, Bayern is also declining. They're not the same Bayern that he had before. It's not the same team where he coached at Real Madrid with Ronaldo in prime, Benzema in prime, Bale in prime, with Isco and Rodrigo. You know what I mean? It's not the same caliber. But I feel like if he has a team like Arsenal, where he can build that team to get up to that caliber, it would be very good.
like the new coach, whoever's coach is gonna be there on Arsenal, do you think he should keep some of the players that we have right now on Arsenal,
Mhm.
or he should like buy like new players and get like stronger players, like stronger defenders, stronger midfielders? Like I know they already they bought Lacazette and Aubameyang.
Mhm.
Those players they
They're
you can't sell
They're
them
set. You
now,
need this.
you know. But the players that they have now, should they get rid of them or like get new players so they
I
can build like a
say-
stronger team?
I say it's a mixture of both.
Me too. I
You
agree.
keep what's working, you get rid of what's not working, but you got to replace it. Keep in mind that if you want Johnny Evans, this is the time to get him. That's a good center back for us. But also you have people that are just sitting on the bench and not playing for loads and loads of game, where Arsene Wenger would be like, all right, you didn't play for this long, I'll throw you into a game. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? So our midfield core with Ozil and Mkhitaryan, that has to stay. Those two have to stay, and Lacazette and Aubameyang have to stay for sure. Those are the four main players that have to remain. Defensive-wise, Nacho, he has to stay because he's been one of our most consistent players this year. And I would keep Bellerin just because he's young and he can mature into a better player with the right coaching. But aside from that, Koscielny, he's aging. Mustafi, I don't know. I'm 50-50 with him. He has good games, he has bad games. If he were to remain consistent, I'd say keep him. Midfield wise, we need to find wingers. We need to find defensive midfielders. But we can't get rid of Wilshere, we can't get rid of Ramsey.
And as of late, El Neni. Because
Mhm.
I feel like a player like El Neni, even though I kind of criticized him early on this year, he is a player that every team should have when it comes to bringing on a player to hold the lead down. His defensive work is great. Yeah, he's not as good building up a play going forward, but he's strong. He's good at pressing people outside the box. He man marks very well. And we all need a player like that if you need to keep a result if you're winning. You know, like a Daniel De Rossi, you know, Roma up 4-2, put Daniel De Rossi out to hold on the lead. Like, it's one of those guys that every team needs. You need one of those players. Now, with me, obviously, it would be nice to see Xhaka go and Mustafi go. Other guys have also criticized. However, I think from the summer window to January, this is a long rebuild process, mind you, I think everybody deserves a chance to redeem themselves under the new manager because that new manager might bring out the best out of those guys that we haven't seen yet.
What players do you guys think will be the best fit for Arsenal?
Obviously, we've been constantly saying center backs over and over again this season.
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah, you said. Y'all wish. But no, I know last year we were talking about Johnny Evans a lot.
Yeah.
I'm still open-minded having him.
Mhm.
But like a starting quality center back, I'm going to go with Costas Manolas from Roma. Or Koulibaly. A lot of talk of Koulibaly too, right? I think he'd fit in well in the system. For defensive mids, not a lot of options. You know, Emre Can, injured right now, but looking like he's going to go to Juventus.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see a young, good midfielder like Max Meyer for the center mid void if they continue with the 4-4-2. And then once again, keepers. There's hardly anybody. You
I
know,
don't want Oblak, but I don't think
he would. Yeah, I don't exactly. But for keepers,
A Pickford too would be nice.
maybe Robles from Everton. At least he's got the EPL experience. He's got a good defensive line. A decent keeper like him can hold out. As for right backs, like I think Bellerin can still pull things around with what he's doing, and I think the new manager, I would just hope would focus a lot of work on Bellerin because he's just so good, so much potential. He's got so much going for him, and I just want to see him do his position justice. But I don't want to see like no Chambers back up. I don't think Chambers is a good idea there. He should just stay at center back. So like maybe like a Joel Ward right back if anything. Seems to be mostly defense acquisitions, obviously.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
if they do get a wide player, Malcolm has been in the talks for a year. Even so much talk with Leon Bailey over in Germany doing a great job. Seeing him on the right wing, Mkhitaryan on the left, also in the middle, that'd be stacked right there. If they continue 4-2-3-1. But it's such a hard question at the same time because you don't know what the new manager is going to do formation-wise. So
Yeah.
one of those players would definitely add to the team for sure.
I agree. Those players they would be key acquisitions for Arsenal, especially with what they're lacking right now and what they need going forward. That would be very good. However, though, I still feel like we need to put a little bit more emphasis on that wing position. We need, as you mentioned, Malcolm or Leon Bailey, but we need someone else that could replace people like Iwobi or
Always been
Welbeck.
too hit or miss, you know.
You know, like we need to get rid of the uncertain players that we have and get certain players.
Yeah.
So like Iwobi and Welbeck, I think loan them out somewhere.
What about the youth? You know, I really enjoyed Maitland-Niles this season. Nketiah's pretty good. Nelson's really good. I know they can make a difference in the midfield or forward. What do you think?
Those youth are the people that should be playing in League Cups. I mean,
Domestic
if
games.
if we don't
Domestic
if we have big EPL games, I don't think we should be playing those youths there
Mm.
because they have their own games to play. You know what I mean,
Mm.
but League Cups, that's where we should be using them because you don't want to tire out your big players and all that, right?
Of course.
If you have an easy game in the Europa League or anywhere that we're playing, put them in there.
More
I don't
development
mind that,
time.
you know what
Yeah,
I
no,
mean?
I see that.
But I'd rather focus on what we have first, go forward, and get far with that, and develop the younger to follow that example.
Mm-hmm.
So we're set now and we're set later on.
It's plausible, yeah.
So to conclude, this is Stay Kim. My name is Los Santos. Thank you, Car, and Mr. One and Only
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Back again.
Back again. Well, leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. This is Stay Kim. Take care.